What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 2 of West Wine Wednesday. We got a good conversation for you guys today. I'm feeling really mellow today, and I don't know why, but I think it's because I got my Rico Suave friend over here, Mr. Carey, in the building.
Rico Suave?
Yeah, you so cool, calm, and relaxed. Like, sheesh.
What is up with people who can't take just the way that I talk, man? This is what I was born with, man. I didn't teach it to myself. It's not my fault. Everything I say is as smooth as butter.
So, guys, like I said, West Wine Wednesday, episode 2. We got some great conversation for you guys tonight. I would love to introduce one of my close friends, Mr. Carey, a.k.a. Carey the Legacy on social media. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, please?
Well, my name's Carey. Carey the Legacy, because that's what I do. I carry my legacy. I'm an actor, creator, comedian, really whatever you want to call me, because I wear a lot of hats. But, you know, out of all, I'm a creator. And I've been doing this shit for like, ooh, my bad.
Yeah,
you don't really cuss on your
shit. We're not really cussing
stuff.
like that. Thank you,
My bad.
sir.
My mouth a little raunchy. But, yeah, I've been doing this for like, I can't even count the many years, but I've been doing it since like 2013.
Yeah, you've been at it for a minute. I know that for sure.
So, you know, we back in the game. We trying to make things happen for 2023. And that's funny because, you know, 2013, 2023.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know, that mean we in the game. That's like 10 years.
I think so. Why don't you do the math, my friend?
Damn, it's 10 years. I don't want to think about it right now. But yeah, 10 years in the game, man, and we still at it. So I'm glad to be on the second episode, man. I know you've been trying to get this going for the longest.
I have.
And, you know, for me, trying to get this dude to get it going, and he finally getting it going, is an accomplishment. So I'm proud, man. I'm glad we doing it. I'm wondering what kind of wine you got, because if this ain't the Snoop, I ain't drinking it.
Oh, wow. You bougie on the Snoop wine now? Yeah, because episode 1, we had the Snoop 19 Crimes. It was fire. My boy DJ
That
was
ain't
here,
right.
and we downed the whole bottle. It was like absolutely like, oh my God, it was so good. So, no, we're not drinking Snoop today. However, we are drinking a wine, which is also a cab. It is called the Dreaming Tree. Tell me, am I in the frame? Yes. Do you see the tree in the frame? Yes. Okay, great. Yes. So this is a wine. It's from Chile. It is a cab. And why don't you go ahead and take a sip?
Oh, you poured me a glass?
Yeah, I poured you a glass. It's been breathing for a minute. You know, I poured it like 5 minutes ago.
So you just let it breathe, then you drink it?
Yeah, before you take a sip, though, why don't you show everybody the glass? Because, you know, this is a marketing thing at the same time.
Wine Wednesday. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. So what about a glass with my name on it?
I'm sure you can go online and get one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Fair.
Yeah. Is that what you were looking for? Is that the answer you're looking for?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's cheers.
Cheers.
All right. Let's see what this dreaming tree's talking about. Not bad.
Wine is wine.
Describe to the people how you think this tastes. I think this is magnificent. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it's not Snoop, but
Oh God.
it's good. It's good.
I know we're all about supporting black businesses, but I need you, for the sake of this podcast, to give your honest opinion. You know what?
Is this a black business?
It's not a black business, but you said
And they got a
Snoop.
tree on it?
You said Snoop like 15
That's
times.
crazy. I'm not even gonna hold you. It's kind of hitting me.
It's hitting you already?
Well, I mean, not like that, but you know, I
okay.
feel the energy from the drink.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
You better not Bill Cosby me.
Oh, that was so low.
Pause.
Okay, guys. So, Dreaming Tree, definitely recommend it. It's very, very smooth. It's not that sweet, but it's not tart. Could you swallow any harder? Pause. I heard you.
Wow. You know what? Just go to the next subject. I'm not even going.
I heard your. In
Hey,
my
let's just get off this subject.
Okay, guys. So, once again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for tuning in to this second episode with Carey. as you mentioned, you are a creator. Now, with you being a creator, at one point I was a creator. Not that long. It was kind of hard. I said, it's not for me. However,
It's not for everybody.
it's not for everybody.
And people need to stop trying to act like it is.
Yeah, they really do.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, everybody labels themselves a creator, but they're really not. But that's a conversation for another day. We're not here to down anybody.
No.
Right? But y'all got to stop. Okay, I'm going to stop.
Just the posers.
Just the posers. But so you've been creating for about 10 years.
Yeah.
I'm sure it hasn't always been a smooth road.
Not at all. Not at all.
So help me understand, as somebody personally who tried to be a creator for a while. I mean, I guess I am a creator. Look at what I'm doing. Look at this. I guess I am a creator. However, what you do is difficult. You try to constantly put out content, constantly collaborate with others that sometimes you don't even know if they're a good fit for the type of comedy that you do. Sometimes you make plans to film and sometimes they're not available or they cancel, and then it changes your work day up. You do this full time. This is your job.
Right.
How have you stayed so freaking committed to this craft?
Well, I feel like it's mostly just being true to yourself and knowing that things need to get done regardless. And one of the biggest problems I had was depending on a lot of people and just downing myself because I felt like these people weren't really teaching me nothing or wasn't really elevating me, because I meet people and I see, everybody's talent. I see everybody's goals and what they can do. But in reality, I see a lot of people who are creators and grew up doing the same thing I did and blew up because they stuck with the right team.
Mm-hmm.
And a team is a big thing that's important when you creating or doing anything that you spend most of your time on. You can do a lot of stuff by yourself. You can have and wear all the caps to everything. But when it comes to having a team, that's what's going to always be important. And I always love to help people. I always love.
Yes, you do.
To elevate people to the next level, man, because I feel like it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
And with myself, no matter who's by my side, I tell anybody who I work with, who I don't work with, if we work together, cool. If we accomplish things, that's even better. But if you slack and you lack, things will get done with or without you.
That is the mentality that you need to have in this line of work.
Yeah, because if you stick to depending on people, you're always going to be stressed, especially if they're not at your work level with things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, that's how I kept myself going. I've been in plenty of groups. I've helped plenty of people. Plenty of people has helped me. But at the end of the day, you got to have a mindset. Because the mindset is what's going to help you to keep going.
Now, talk to me about that, Carrie. Mindset. So when it comes to that mindset, it, like we both just acknowledged, this industry, what you do is not for the weak.
Nah.
It's not for the faint of heart.
Mm-mm.
So what motivates you? What when you post something, let's say you're at home and you're in your office and you come up with this bomb idea. You like, man, this is the second coming to little grown man Kevin Hart, but in a minute and 30 seconds of a video, right? Mm-hmm. And you post it and it gets like 30,000 impressions when you're used to getting 1 million impressions. Mm-hmm. Let's say that happens for a week straight. Mm-hmm. Let's say that happens for 2 weeks straight. Let's say you're just in a slump with your ideas. And I'm sure that's happened before. How do you stick with it?
Well, what we got to know about social media is that everything is controlled. So it makes people think that their talent or whatever they're producing is not enough.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, they all control who sees our content. We don't control it, because if we did, in the beginning, we didn't, it was no such thing as control. You made the app, you posted, and everybody who followed you saw it. Now they change it. They want to make more money on Instagram. They want to make more money on Facebook. They want to make more money because they're paying all these content creators to do this shit every day. My bad. When I drink, it's hard for me to filter myself.
I feel like if people cuss once an episode, it's a funny moment, and I can let that slide as he takes another sip.
But yeah, we don't have no control over the activity on any app. We just gotta post and see what happens. And if we create something that's powerful enough that all your followers will say something behind this, and that going viral, which we have no control over. Going viral is completely organic sometimes, depending on what page or what app. Like Instagram, I feel like when things go viral, it's really going viral.
Right.
But nowadays, especially 5-6 years later, we don't have that kind of control on social media. So a lot of people, they will post things, see the impressions, see the likes, especially on pictures or something like that. Like Instagram, what a lot of people don't know is Instagram is actually changing their whole look. They're trying to be like TikTok. They're trying to be like YouTube, and it's actually tearing them apart. What made Instagram organic was the pictures. And now they're not paying no mind to the pictures, and everybody who posts pictures don't get that many impressions on the picture.
I really don't. That really be pissing me off. It really
And we
does.
used to. Like I used to get at least 5,000, 10,000 likes on a picture. Yeah. But somebody like The Rock or Kim Kardashian not even getting half they following. It's crazy that they would get 1 million likes or 1 million views when you have over 100 million followers.
Yeah.
Like, where is half or even 75 to 80% of that going?
Yeah.
And this is what people don't think about. They just post. They be like, damn, nobody liking it. Maybe it's not a good idea. Something that you worked on for months,
yes,
maybe even years, and you post it. And the number one fear that everybody has is if people gonna like this. One thing that always kept me going was I'm my own biggest fan. And I actually piss people off because I always want to show them a video. I always have an idea. I always want to post. I always want to just do a lot of stuff. And a lot of people don't be on that same wave with me. So I feel like I have to step back sometimes and be like, you know what? I'm not going to show you the video. I'm not going to tell you this idea. Because my mind is always 24/7 creating.
Right.
So I try to not do that every single moment of my day. But I'm my biggest fan. I like watching my stuff. I can watch my stuff and laugh. I can watch my stuff and relate.
Facts.
And it hits me even harder when I post something and I read the comments and I see things that people see that I didn't see when I first posted it. So those things.
Like how so? Clue us in on like what you see in those comments sometimes, whether they confirm your path, right? Or they maybe deter you from your path.
I mean, comments can be a positive or a negative place. Yeah. And it depends on what you pay more attention to, because everybody on this earth gonna always pay attention to the negative comment before the positive. You gotta have fun with it, man. You can't always let the negative stuff, especially on social media, consume you, because it's gonna bring you down, down, down. And you're gonna look at everybody else's ride and be like, damn, why couldn't I get on? Because a lot of people may grow higher than you, no matter how many years you worked on it.
Yeah.
You could have worked on this for 20 years. Somebody could have made Instagram yesterday, post a video, and it go viral, and all of a sudden they famous. Right. It's a lot of people who can't deal with stuff like that. So
you just mentioned something, and I picked it up between the lines, and I want you to elaborate on it. The psychology as a person, as a consumer who picks up their phone and they want to post something, but the things that they've been posting have not been getting a lot of traction. So the psychology behind it, Carrie, like how detrimental. I'm sure there has been times where you haven't always been like, oh, I'm my number one fan. Oh, I only got 10 likes. It's all good. I'm sure at some point it has gotten to you. I feel like it's gotten to everybody at some point, right? Where you feel like you want to post something, or you do post something and you think it's fire, whether it's a picture or a reel, a video, whatever, and it's just like, dang, I'm gonna delete this. And then you're second guessing your whole setup, your whole shebang, right? So tell me tell them, like, how do you fight through that? How do you fight through those moments? Not even just as a creator, but just somebody who just wants to just be yourself. Like posting on online sometimes. I say online. What am I? Am I 50? Posting on Instagram, or posting on Facebook, or posting on Pinterest. Like if it doesn't go your way, you don't want to. It deters you from wanting to be yourself. You're just like, okay, well, I need to start posting what I think other people will like. Well, no, what makes you unique is who you are. Do not stray away from who it is that you are, because if you do, then you're no longer going to be a unique creator. You're going to be just like those other 100 kids over there who's sitting at the table.
Yeah, it's not authentic, and it's not real at that point.
So how do you fight through that?
I think the number one thing that keeps me grounded with myself is seeing people in real life who watch my stuff and are fans of my stuff. And I never call anybody who support me a fan, because I see them way higher than that. But the way that people talk or they act around me, I don't see myself as this Instagram celebrity star. I see myself as somebody who a normal dude. And that's how celebrities in general want to be treated. Like, when you meet a celebrity, they become more cool with you when you treat them as a person.
Yes.
So when I meet people who come to me and be like, yo, I'm your biggest fan, and you know, I want to show you some videos. It's not quite like your numbers, but you know, check it out. People down themselves when they see somebody with more following, more views, and stuff like that. Yeah. I don't never like people to do that. As soon as people say that, I'm like, why you got to do that? What you feel about your work is how you feel about your work. So if you downplaying it in front of me, I'm going to look at it as a downplay too. I don't downplay my work in front of people. I let them know, like, this is serious heat. Like, you either mess with it, or I'm going to just keep riding the same wave I've been riding. But a lot of people like to put themselves down, and I've never done that.
Right.
No matter how many followers I had. Starting over and getting pages taken from you, and you getting hacked, which is very common nowadays. When stuff like that happen to me, I actually like to start over, because I like to rebrand myself and fit into the generation that has changed throughout the years with social media.
Yeah.
Because 6 or 7 years ago wasn't the same as now. Damn, what was I saying?
I don't remember what you were saying, but I do know you still have a full glass of wine left, and I really don't understand it, because I'm about to wrap this one up.
Well, you know, I'm a slow wine drinker. I like to actually, you know, enjoy it. Alcoholic.
Wow, we're so judgmental today. I really thought that we were brothers here.
I do this to my brothers.
Oh, well, I'm not your brother. Okay. All right. Listen. You on my couch. Okay.
This my equipment.
Oh. It is.
Carry on live. I want y'all to know, provided this shit. And yes, I'm saying shit because this is my part of the shit. But now we back. West Wine Wednesday.
Okay. All right. We're gonna bring it back. We're gonna bring it back baseline. All right. Can we bring it back baseline, guys? Yeah. So all right. You're a pro at what you do. I'm gonna give you some praise. All right, because you my brother, but you're not my brother. But I'm gonna give you some praise. Kerry is amazing at what he does. And one of my big things is of my friend group is that we uplift each other. And the guy working the camera right now, he was actually on the last episode of West Wine Wednesday. He's been a very big supporter of me as a person. But the guy sitting next to me has been a big believer of my talent. And I can't thank you enough for continuing to stick with me since our paths have crossed a few years ago. what Carrie does and the things that he's been through the past couple of years, if I could give you that testimony, it's going to take longer than 5 minutes to tell you the things that he's been through and dealt with the past 4 or 5 years. But if I told you this, it would motivate any creator to continue to do what it is that you are aspiring to do. You cannot stop pushing the envelope. You can't. You cannot stop or let your foot up off the gas in any capacity, no matter what you're hit with, right? Because you've been hit with some you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna cuss. Some You've been hit with some right? You've had to rebrand 3 times, at least 3 times since I've known you, right? You've had to recreate YouTube accounts. You've had to try to recover Instagram accounts. You've lost your Facebook account when you were on the rise, right? This dude is so freaking funny and he's so versatile. Don't let his cool demeanor right now fool you, right? Don't let his cool demeanor fool you. This guy is an absolute clown in the best way, in the best way. So I'm giving you your praise and I'm giving you your flowers right now because you deserve it.
Appreciate you.
And for all the other creators that are taking a look at this episode, similar to what he said, you have to be your biggest fan. You have to be your own number one fan. I don't care if you got a girlfriend, a boyfriend, your mama praising you. I don't care. That's great. But you mentally have to be your number one fan or else you're not going to be successful. Because when it comes to creating, things rarely go how you envision them to go. Yeah. You can create a video and have all your friends over and be like, this is going to hit, and it'll flop and it'll continue to flop. Every video you put out for 30 days straight will flop.
Or it could be that one person that you tell or you show and they don't see the quality in it, right, or they don't think that it's funny, or they don't think that it's good enough. And you don't get the reactions that you want when people watch it. Mm-hmm. Those used to make me stop posting. Mm-hmm. Like when I showed certain people, especially in my family is so used to me doing this that a video to them is like, oh, like the rest of the 200 ones that he done did. You know, I'm not saying that they don't support, because they do, but oh, so we judging?
Dreaming Tree, guys.
I don't babysit.
Refill.
I enjoy.
Yeah. Please continue saying whatever it was you were saying while you were babysitting.
I don't
have an answer for that.
I don't either, Siri. I don't know why he's babysitting either.
What I was saying is people can make you feel some type of way if they're not feeling what you feel about your own stuff. Mm-hmm. So I've showed people videos and they may not have gave me the best reaction to it. And I've thought about, actually I've done stuff like not post it or just get rid of it in general. Yeah. And then when I post it or I show other people, everybody's going to give you a different reaction. Yep. Everybody's going to give you a different answer. But the answer with yourself is, do I like it?
That's it.
Because if I like it, nobody's opinion matters. Nope. I'm just going to post it and see what happens. The most simplest things, and it never fails, always blows up. The most simplest. Whatever you don't put your most work into is the one that gets the most praise and attention every time.
So if I set up my camera and like I had a whole bunch of Chipotle or some McDonald's, like a Big Mac and like a shake, because I'm lactose intolerant, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make the best farting video on TikTok. It's simple. So you saying I'll get millions of views just because like I will get in the shower?
You still put thought into it,
and like my cheeks would clap in the shower because I'm passing gas. Like it would be
you
funny,
still
right?
Put thought into it. This is just it's organic, like picking up the phone and I'm recording you and you just fart randomly and I post it and then that goes viral.
See, you were supposed to laugh when I said that. So like now you're fulfilling your own prophecy, you know, when you were talking about like you don't like when you used to didn't like sharing your ideas with people who didn't see your vision. Obviously you didn't just see my vision. So like that's why I'm not a creator. Like I just told you, like I would eat McDonald's on purpose and
well, that sounds like a ridiculous idea.
Wow. Wow. So, and
Why
that,
would you want to
guys,
do that to yourself?
That, guys, is why I have a podcast and I don't do comedy videos.
Well, no, the thing is, well, actually, no, you don't have a different, because your humor is somewhat like mine's. You just more quirky with it.
I'm so goofy. I'm so goofy.
I was like, when I watch this nigga videos, I know you, so it's funny, because I'm like, this nigga would do something like this. And then I'm like, it's always his facial expressions, because, you know, I'm a facial expression type of person too. So anybody that I work with that does facial expressions, that's always funny to me. And his facial expressions is always on point. Probably because he uglier than me, but it's cool. It's cool.
Yo, babysitting that. So guys, that's Carrie for you. Listen, man, thank you so much for being a part of this.
For sure, man.
I really do appreciate it. Last words before I get to the last segment of this. For aspiring creators, what word of advice do you have for them?
I guess the main thing would be just don't give up on yourself, because it can be a lot of people that have a vision, can do a lot of things for you. But if you don't believe in anything that you do, none of that is going to matter. And what I learned about myself is no matter who's in my corner, no matter what I choose or decide to do, I'm always going to have my back. And I know that I'm talented because I know whatever comes out of my brain, I took the time on and I actually did it. Now, when you have ideas, you got to do it. It can't be something that stays in your head. And I always tell myself from then till now that I don't want to die with a list of ideas. I want to release everything.
Yes.
So release whatever you write down on a paper, whatever you write down in your notes, whatever you just think of in your head that can't get out of your head for some reason. Just do it. Because if you don't do it, somebody else will. It's not an idea that you thought of that at some point in life, somebody didn't think of it.
Right.
I can't tell you how many times I wish I did an idea that I thought of probably years, months, or even days ago, and somebody did it.
Yep.
And it went viral like I thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
Just do it. Nike said that for a reason. And that's why that quote ain't gonna never go away, because they just did it.
Thank you. Thank you. Creators, I hope you like screen record that or something. Like you save that as
Now, if that clip go viral, you welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. And that's what the wine do, people. I told them not to give it to me.
Guys, okay. So we're entering the last sip segment, and Carrie just took his last sip. Thanks. Okay.
You said I was babysitting.
You were. So I'm gonna take my last sip for you guys, and I'm going to remind you once again. This wine is a very good wine. Okay, from Chile. Once again, let me know, camera guy, if it's in the frame. The Dreaming Tree.
Chile, like TLC.
You got all the branches, all the branches in there. I just want to make sure, like, it's good, right? Okay, guys. Yeah. So once again, this is a cab. Thank you. You want some more? We about to wrap up. You want some more? Okay.
Never mind.
Okay. All right. I mean, when I shut the camera off, you can have some more if you really want some. Carrie, why don't you go ahead and give them your Instagram real fast before we get out of here?
All right, I shall. My name is Carrie, The Legacy, on absolutely any platform that you can think of. That's Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, and like I said, whatever app, because I'm on a lot of apps. But yeah, just look me up, man. Follow me. Follow my journey, follow my legacy. I'm doing a lot. I'm always doing a lot. And this year is probably going to be even better.
It will
So,
be. Speaking into existence.
Well, I said probably. I need to get that on my vote. It's gonna be.
Thank you.
Okay, it's
Thank
gonna
you.
be. Thank you.
See,
that's
I
why
got
you
you.
want it.
See, we're here. We're here on West Wine Wednesday to uplift each other and all the viewers that are watching. Right. So, I gave you your praise. You're not getting no more. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this. This is episode 2. Got more episodes coming. I'm going to stay consistent with this because these fellas right here that are in this room, they have been on my butt. Pause. They've been on my butt to make sure that this is something that the world sees and I continue to be consistent with. So with their belief and also uplifting comments from you guys, let me know if there's anything else in the comments that you guys think I should talk about. If there's something with the setting that you guys would like to see. This is new for me, all right? But I want to make sure that I do it right. I want to make sure
just
that you
talk
guys
about.
enjoy it.
They don't need to do nothing on your setting. That's all you.
You're right. It is on me. You know what? So forget what y'all have to say. No, I'm just playing. I love y'all. I love y'all. Hey, I will see you guys next week.
Wait, before we go, I'm gonna need that invoice.
Invoice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gonna talk about that later. Peace and love to you guys. Stay strong. Stay committed to your craft. All right? Not just creators. All of you. Stay committed to whatever it is you love. I love y'all. I'll see you next week. Peace.